Welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and boy, it's been a while, huh? Life gets in the way sometimes. Anyways, last time, way back, we did all of the companion loyalty quests, and then I said I wanted to go somewhere special, so today we're going to start off with a little planet that we really have no reason to go to. Except we kind of do. So, over here in the Attican Beta system, same system that has Pharos, there's another little system here that I don't think we went to.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
So whichever planet this is... I actually think it's this one with the rings. Yeah, it is. So this is a pretty interesting planet, and actually this is one of the write-ups worth reading, because you look at the planet, looks pretty Earth-like, right? Green vegetation everywhere, blue oceans, blue skies, but then it says that there's a level 1 toxic hazard, and what that is a bunch of microscopic pollen, basically. All the spores from the native plants on this planet cause people to go into anaphylactic shock, so yeah, wouldn't want to live there. I'd definitely die with my allergies. But let's go down on the planet in a vac suit. It'll be fine. Let's bring Liara, and let's bring Tally. Alright, so down on this planet, we've got, the down recon probe over there, debris, and then some anomaly. And this anomaly, you definitely want to check out. So let's go there first. Although, the mountains on this planet are so steep. It's ridiculous. This part over here doesn't look so bad, but it's not going to be easy. Okay. 2 impassable mountain ranges later, and we finally got into what I really wanted to come to this planet for. I don't really care about Hackett's probe. What I care about is this little silver ball thingy. And it's a Prothean ruin. It goes up in the air, and there's a little thing that we can examine. Now you might remember way back, and I should hurry up and stop talking because that level 1 hazard is creeping up, that we picked up this little trinket from the Sari consort when we didn't sleep with her in this universe, whatever. And it slots into this little thing. So, examining the strange Prothean artifact reveals a small, irregular slot in the underside. Remembering the strange trinket that you received from the Sari consort on the Citadel, and that you brought with you everywhere for some reason, you pull it out and place it into the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding and disorienting you. And I really hoped that they were going to animate this in the Legendary Edition. It would have been such a neat little cutscene. Anyways, slowly your senses return to you as you wake from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest, though you are not far from the caves you share with the others of your tribe. There is a pain and small lump in the back of your skull, as if a chip of flint has been forced under the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. The sound draws your attention upwards, where a strange creature hovers high above you. It is unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head, no wings, yet somehow it flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it is watching you, studying you. And I get a level up out of it. Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spear at it in anger, and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to your caves and the rest of the tribe. You fall into familiar patterns of life: the hunt for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, the battles against other tribes that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights, and back into days. Each time you rise from sleep, there is a sensation that you are not alone, that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, and feel. these times, your hand goes to the strange lump at the back of your skull, and you remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder. Winter falls. You must range farther for food. Clutching the furs tight against you to ward off the chill, it is on one of these long hunts that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it. Its call a deafening roar as it descends from above, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens on the underbelly, a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye and engulfs you, and all goes black again. You wake an instant later to find yourself on Elitania, lying on your back, the Prothean artifact looming above you, undamaged, and your companion standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. There was a flash of light, and you just sort of toppled over, one explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. You don't answer right away, wondering at the implications of what you have seen, the memories of Cro-Magnon Hunter, captured by an implanted Prothean data recorder. How long did they study the primitive humans, observing them and analyzing the results at their base on Mars? And what, if anything, did they learn from us? I'm fine, you finally reply, realizing this is a mystery you'll probably never solve. Forget about it. That could have been such a cool little cartoon! But, anyways, we figured out what the consort's thing was for, we got a level, and we're slowly choking on spores invading through our back suit. Anyways, now let's go find a probe or something, and this is gonna be kind of a pain in the ass mission. So I've just been hunting around for rocks, and this little vista gives us a good view of what most of this little mission is going to be. So we see a mine shaft over there, and that's ultimately where we have to go. You can kind of see little, well, they kind of look like the Rachni Mountains that we've seen before. And there's more than one colony of them. So let's go have a look and see what those are all about. So, we're at the down probe, and that is not where the mine shaft is. The mine shaft is over here. And we can see that there's some creatures around the probe here.
This is the surveillance drone. But where's the data module?
A monkey-like creature seems to have made off with the data module.
This will not be easy.
Well, except I know where it is, Liara. So, as soon as you check out the probe, all of these monkey colonies pop up on your map. Well, that's engine debris. I must have picked that up already. But we know that it's down in the mine shaft, or at least I know that it's down in the mine shaft. So let's just head straight there instead of fussing about. But let's stop by one of these little monkey colonies along the way. So, Mass Effect 1 at least, they call these monkeys, or space monkeys, or whatever. Mass Effect 2, they end up with a name called Pyjax. And in Knights of the Old Republic, they were called Tax. I guess the face was a little wider, but same basic space monkey design. The tail's at least the same. You can see the similarity. Same with the Elcor and the Paradogs in this game. So, we can go around and search every monkey and discover that they don't have them. We could blow them up with the Mako, and that would get us a whole bunch of Renegade points. Doing this without killing them gets you a whole bunch of Paragon points. So we'll be doing our best not to kill all the monkeys. Alright, so we've arrived at the mine shaft, and you want to be kind of careful when you're driving around in the Mako, because you can just totally run the monkeys over and kill them. So, there's a bunch of monkeys inside, and it's going to be one of them. Get out of my way, monkey. So, there shouldn't be any enemies in here. I think you just have to go down to the very bottom of the mine and find the monkey. So I've just ignored all the other monkeys and come straight down to the bottom here.
He dropped the data module!
It is a miracle the data module is still intact. Your pilot should be able to relay this info to your superiors.
I'm pretty sure it's always this one at the bottom here. So let's loot all the chests on the way out and then head back to the Normandy. I was wrong. There's enemies. Geth? Geth. Okay, many powers, please. Tally, do I have the shields down anything? No, not yet, of course. It'd be great to get the shields down. Okay, Tally, you really gotta make one of these ours. Oh, we are getting so surrounded. Back in the hole. Yep, there's a destroyer. Go away. Okay, he's on our side? No, maybe? Go charge something else? He's dead. Okay. And so's Tally. Okay, what's left?
Perimeter secured.
I don't think so. I saw sniper shots and I never killed a sniper. Yep, I hear more. Wow! Nice one shot. Alright, let's try this again.
It is a miracle the data module is still intact. Your pilot should be able to relay this info to your superiors.
See, I should have been suspicious when the door closed again. Let's try staying on this side this time. Sorry for the shotgun blast to the ear there, Tally. Alright. Make it our friend. See you back there. I also see you guys sneaking up over here. Singularity. Who's still alive? You're still alive. Okay, sniper's in the back. Tally, why are you using a... Oh, that's your shotgun. No, that's fine. Thought she was using an assault rifle for a second. Oh, my team. Okay, I don't like that shot you got there. Let's, barrier. Alright. Where is the other one? I think that's you right there. Let's just go get it. There you are. Okay. Many powers, please. Oh, shoot. There's another one in the back. Or another something. Oh, please don't be in a box. Oh, thank God. Oh, shoot your gun out of your hand. Okay. Oh, I don't think there's any enemies in here. I should throw out a compilation of all the times I got that wrong. Anyways, now back to the Normandy. Alright, let's see what Hackett has to say, if anything. Nothing? Okay. So, for the rest of today, I think that I want to start in on Novaria. I think I want to get through with that last little main mission before Vermeer and then mop up the rest of the galaxy later. So let's go there, become best friends with Gianna Paracini because she's a great character. Yeah, this will be good. So let's just head on in. It's a really pretty building in the mountains. Probably doing horrible things there, but you know.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
So for the squad this time, we definitely want to bring along Liara for story reasons. So, which lockpick do we want? Do we want Tali or do we want Garrus? I need more of a bruiser than Tali to get through this. I'm gonna bring Garrus. I mean, I think that my Screw Myself Over run showed that I could do this with pretty much anybody. Not that I want to. Alright, so let's go get harassed by local security. You're not a bad person, Mitsuo.
That's far enough.
Let's try to be cordial this time
We're
around.
not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Let's, again, be cordial this time.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
If you think this is best, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational.
You're the one that made it
Paracini-san will meet you
confrontational.
upstairs.
Behave yourself.
I think I did okay by behaving myself.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. I can talk to you too.
I'm sure Paracini-san will answer any questions you have.
Guess I'll have to talk to you more later. For now, let's meet Gianna.
Weapon detectors, don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Paracini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia. Benezia? She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office. She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Alrighty, let's head inside.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Why don't I just fly the Normandy to Peak 15? I mean, I need clearance to leave the port, but I can take off this planet anytime I want to. Sure, there might not be a regular docking bay at Peak 15, but just drop the Mako off. Why do I need... I've never thought of this before. It's kind of blowing my mind. Anyways, let's solve your problem.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Annaleus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
So let's head back to the dock and grab his package. So here it is, just sitting outside by the door. Actually, I'm curious, can we talk to the security chief now?
Good day, Commander.
We can indeed.
I trust you are behaving yourself? Not mixing yourself up in any questionable activities?
No smuggling here, not at all.
I don't generally get involved in that sort of thing.
No, of course. I thought you'd be too intelligent for such a thing. If you were, I would have to recite some tedious speech, then ask you to leave. Just so we understand each other.
Why are you still here? Are you guarding my ship?
All of the companies have secrets. Some of them deal in things that are not quite legal. Having a Spectre here makes them nervous. Annaleus-sama is buried under petitions to kick you off-world.
Then you're actually protecting Normandy from the companies.
I am protecting them from themselves. They do not have the personnel or training to assault an Alliance frigate.
There are guards everywhere. Are there that many problems here?
I am sure Parasini-san gave you the ultra-special blah-blah about business here. Everyone wants to be protected from everyone else, but everyone also thinks they have a special right to kick over everyone else.
So you have to keep them from getting too eager.
Most of my job is diplomacy. Two corps start yelling at each other, my people walk in, flash some ceramic, and they start talking civilly. If there is anything this job has taught me, it's how to be impartial.
Don't they have their own security forces?
Everything from hackers to mercenaries. They have investments to protect, after all. But we are the only ones allowed to bear arms. Which is why the companies constantly try to bribe my people. I have a clear policy against freelancing. Anyone who works on the side is fired.
Well, you're gonna be disappointed shortly.
Tell me about yourself.
You first. I'm just a security guard. I heard that there were no human specters. How did you get that job?
My crew and I were involved in Saren's raid on Eden Prime.
You disabled the nuke. That makes sense. Special Tactics likes people who can think on their feet. I served in the Marines for a decade, mustered out and went private sector. I was under fire a few times, so I ended up leading this detail.
I'll be moving on.
Very good, Commander. Please stay out of trouble.
Sure. Promise. Anyways, so now that I have, what's his name? Opold? Now that I have his package, a few things occurred to me that didn't when I was doing the Screw Myself Over run. What if I just took the package straight to the Krogan? I know where he is. What if I turned Opold into Annaleus? He always mentions it, but I never actually did it. I always just get the package, run straight back and give it to him. Hold on, we're gonna do some science here. So, the Krogan's right here.
What do you want?
I've heard Opold has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
I was on my way to deliver it.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal. I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
Interesting. But exactly how much is this worth to you?
500 credits.
You and I are both professionals. You know this is worth more than that.
Kids these days, they don't know what a good weapon is worth. I'll give you 750.
Alright, let's turn him down.
Not good enough. I'll take it to Opold.
Probably couldn't add up how much more you'd earn. Stupid base 10 math. That's what they get for having extra fingers.
That's a great line. I've never heard that before. Let's go talk to Annaleus. We're gonna have to go through a lot of Annaleus' dialogue here.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I'm here as a Spectre, not a human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material?
Material,
Project
maybe.
Lead have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Anyways, let's talk to you about this.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
So you'll arrest him?
No one here is fond of trials. They make shareholders nervous. More likely, we would simply let him go. Of course, he would be blacklisted by the companies here.
What will you do for me in return?
I would compensate you. The precise amount in credits depends on the severity of Opold's crime.
Here's the package. Proof enough?
I am no weapons expert, but it seems to me that this is a rather advanced device. Certainly contraband. It would have been unfortunate if this had reached its buyer.
It's not yours yet. Make it worth my time.
That is not the response I anticipated from a Spectre. I may have underestimated you. I am willing to give you 200 credits and a pass to leave Hanshan. Not without an understanding between us, of course. You can only go to Peak 15 to speak to Lady Benezia. If you cause trouble or if the staff asks you to leave, you will be thrown off-world.
You know, that's a dangerous weapon. It shouldn't be left unsecured. I should impound it.
Of course. That makes perfect sense. I wouldn't know what to do with it anyway. It would be best if you kept it. If there is nothing else, I would like to go back to work.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Alright, so... do I have the weapon now? I have... shredder rounds. Huh. I wonder if I can give... the weapon to... Opold. Let's see here. I think Inamorta might have been offering the most money. If I broke the quest, I'm just gonna reload.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
It says I gave it to Annaleus, but then I kept it.
Annaleus has the package. He offered a better deal.
He didn't, though.
The other did what? The Spectre has betrayed this one? The one called Annaleus will send guards here. Does the other understand? It will be very difficult for this one to make its living here.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Dealing with Annaleus expedited my mission.
This one does not find that a comfort. This one wishes the other to leave now.
Will you still sell to me?
Show me what you're selling.
Very well.
You will, huh? Interesting. Alright, I'm just gonna reload this and then... I think I'll give it to Inamorta. Well, first I'll see what Opold's offering, but I'm pretty sure it's less than 750. Alright, let's just check. I think you'll offer me 500.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
You know what? I'm gonna go and give it to Inamorta. The money is meaningless. 750 in a world where I can sell a gun for 700,000.
I'm just browsing right now.
I'm just kind of curious what happens. Okay.
What do you want?
Give me some money.
I've heard Opold has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
I was on my way to deliver it.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal. I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
Interesting.
This
Exactly
guy
how
just
much is
stuck
this
between
worth
me
to
and
you?
Garrus.
500 credits.
You and I are both professionals. You know this is worth more than that.
Kids these days, they don't know what a good weapon is worth. I'll give you 750.
Deal. Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. Now go away. The guards wonder about people who trade packages for cash.
Wonder why.
I've got no more business with you.
Alright, now let's see what Oppold feels about that. Sorry, Oppold.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I sold the package to Ina Morda.
The other did what? The Spectre has betrayed this one? The Spectre has cost this one much. Perhaps more than you know. This one's livelihood depends on that income.
Find a legal way to make a living.
You have no moral high ground to stand upon. You also participated in a crime. This one wishes the other to leave now.
Show me what you're selling.
Very well.
Still sell to me, though. And, my goodness, Colossus 9 for Tally. Well, we're picking that up. There's actually fantastic armor all around here. Let's see, Colossus 9 for X. Or Predator H. More shielding, less damage protection. And really not even that much more shielding, so we'll pick this up for Rex. I think that... is that better than what Garrus is wearing? Wait, Garrus is here. I can do the comparison. No. What Garrus has on is much, much better.
This one would prefer no further interaction.
I'm here as a customer.
Very well. This one will need the credits.
I just gave you like 600,000 credits. Okay, so now that we got that sorted out, let's go back up to the bar. We'll do the one little main mission up there and then do what we need to do to set up the next one.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Yeah, you want me to spy on the other
human
dude?
at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
I kind of don't feel like doing this mission, so I think I'm just gonna tell him that she's trying to spy on him.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Actually, I wanted to warn you. An agent of the Aramali Council hired me to break into your network. She gave me this.
Oh, a cracking device. I appreciate your forthrightness, Shepard. Now that we know what to look for, our IT people can have a little fun with the Asari. We'll isolate their viruses and feed them false data. If you'll excuse me.
And then she'll probably be none too pleased about it.
Any result?
She doesn't really seem pleased about anything, really. Let's see. Could lie, get the money.
I told Vargas what you put me up to.
I see. May I ask why?
Is she a criminal? I guess it's corporate espionage.
You were breaking the law, by spying and by bribing me. He'll be on guard against you now. That's worse than a slap on the wrist fine, isn't it?
You have a unique perspective. Devious, one might say. I believe I should get off-world now, quickly. Good day, Spectre.
And she was just gonna give me like 750 credits too, so don't really care. Where is the security thing? It's upstairs past Enomorta. So, for whatever reason, this security thing is in the bar. And I don't know what happens if you don't turn it off. I just kind of always have. So, whatever. Next step should be to talk to Annaleus.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her. Immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Alright, so now we talk to the real hero, Gianna.
Mr. Annaleus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Annaleus.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
I don't need to know about them. They'll make things that I buy in stores. Whatever.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Analaeus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Okay. Back to the bar.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
I know his card's working, and he got the pass from being an executive.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
So he brought up an interesting point about the security chief. Can I tell her about this before I go and do it? Because normally I just go in there and kill everybody and then deal with it later. Let's go see. Okay, she's just gone. I can't warn her if I wanted to. Alright, let's go kill them all. So, we won't talk to that dude this time. Even though he proves that Space Jersey is a thing. That's kind of funny and terrifying. Let's scare these guys off and then kill the rest of them.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keen gave me a pass in.
Keen? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Analaeus is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keen. Analaeus has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Now, the rest of you, though. Get back here. Oh, you're closer than I'd like. Oh, I got overloaded. Throw him. I should probably switch to a different gun. Or can I use Carnage to get rid of the overload? I guess that doesn't work on Sabotage. So we'll just throw some powers. Stay there a minute. Okay, you need to not be on the ground. Where's the rest of your friends? Up top by the looks of it? Is my shotgun cooled down yet? Okay. Man, you're gonna be right around this corner, huh? Yep, right around the corner. They are up. Playing pinball. Okay, let's go get the data and then do the rest of this fight. I mean, what if the data's in the safe? Oh no, it wasn't. It was just your money and your ammo. Sorry. There we go. Alright, so now, the one guard from the beginning who was a real bitch to us has to go down.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Okay. Singularity there would be great. There are so many snipers around here. Where you go? Okay, and the last two are downstairs. You're a sniper. You were a sniper. How about you? You're a sniper too. Okay, let's loot the place and get out of here. And a couple of people are going to want to talk to me.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Annaleus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Alright, let's go meet up with Gianna again. She's honestly a great character. There she is.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Annaleus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Annaleus. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, "This month I stole 3 million credits." Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Annaleus' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Annaleus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
Fair point.
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analeus is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Analeus is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
All right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
No problem. This is a fairly easy speech check, if I remember.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analeus. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make
All right.
whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
That got me the Paragon achievement. So, let's go and talk to Gianna again. Gianna, you're about to be very happy. And I'm not going to go through Analeus' thing about giving him the evidence and yada yada.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Yep, we'll get that beer in the next game. Alright, so we have ourselves a garage pass. We can leave Port Hanshan. So that's what we'll do next time. See you then.